ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had fantastic Christmas days. And Christmas is over so fast, right? It just passes by. And we are opening the stock market tomorrow as we speak. And I will give you a quick overview what you need to know for the next week. So let's dive in. There's basically, as expected, no news in the financial world, so I guess the first one will come up sometime tomorrow, with opening of all the major stock exchanges, and over the weekend we didn't have anything that could influence the market, positive or negative. And when it's not positive and not negative, then it's neutral, which means that it's good news. Okay, no news is good news as of this situation currently. Guys, let me know in the comments where you are watching from so I can give you a big shout out. Now, what is good news is, though, in my personal opinion, if you look into the major health crisis question, you need to look into South Africa. And as you can see here, also the last couple of days we went super much and fast down with the curve, with the wave. So this should be also the same that will play out in other countries. And I think after I checked it this morning, for example, if you check Germany, for example, then you have something very similar as well. Look at how fast this wave went down, right? So that's pretty exciting. And I think that other countries will follow. US, I think, is still a little bit inclining, but other than that, you will see that overall there is small chances that this should give the market some major shakeup. So let's see what tomorrow brings. By the way, you know that I love to look into some space news, and there was a big space news over the Christmas days. It was the James Webb Space Telescope, a new telescope that will show us much more into space. It will go much further into space, and it was launched in a historic mission, and this is how it looks like. And it will go, and in about 6 months we will have the first kind of pictures coming out of this telescope, and it shows us maybe some new planets that we in very far future can inhabit, or it will show us that we are not alone in this universe, or even different things. Okay, so this is quite interesting to see how it really developed. And so that's from the news side on the space. Currently we are sitting on the S&P 500, if you're going into Yahoo Finance, very near all-time highs. Okay, the all-time highs was at 4,743, and we were closing at 4,725. Okay, so we have a shot here for an all-time high this week. And actually, when I'm looking into these things, I always look also into statistics. And actually, one of my favorite traders on the internet, Gurgavin, he's like an event trader and also include statistics. Sometimes I'm engaging in his Twitter spaces, so follow him as well. You can see here that the best way to play next week is to go long a triple leverage fund SPXL, as the last week is green 80% of the times, and if the next week ends up being red, go short in January, as the last 5 times the last week was red. January also was red. So as you can see here, there's some statistic to play out into the last week of this trading week. And we have even a shortened week, I think, because we will have let me see, tomorrow is the 27th, my birthday, by the way. Okay, then we will have 28, 29, 30, and I think 31 will be close or just a half day. Okay, Then first will be off, obviously. Second will be Sunday. So third Monday we should start again. So it will be quite interesting. And while I'm seeing already some people are touching the keyboards and letting me know where you are watching from, let me welcome Sean from UK. We have people from Mexico, Kosovo, Ohio, Kiev, Trinidad Tobago even, Jacksonville, Florida, Netherlands. We have Atlanta in the house. We have Connecticut as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. And then let's have a look what we have in terms of economic calendar. So if we are looking into the economic calendar, it's also important to see what's going on the whole week. Okay, what is really important for the markets. Okay, so with that said, just type in economic calendar and you will see some some kind of events. Okay, and then if you say this week, then you will see what's going on, and then you can here filter. For example, I want to filter only China, Eurozone, and USA. Okay. And I want only to know the 2 and 3 star importance events. And as you can see here, so we will have Tuesday the consumer confidence index, which is showing us a little bit how the consumer feel on Tuesday, a little bit about the economy in general. Do the people buy more, and do they spend more, and so on and so forth. This is something that could be quite interesting. Pending home sales month over month in November, and crude oil inventories. Those are usually those a little bit interesting data. Then you have some kind of inflation data from Europe, the core CPI year over year. Then you will have also the initial jobs claims as every Thursday. But other than that, not really important stuff. We have also the manufacturing PMI, which could be interesting also in the evening of the China time. So those are the events. And if we are going into the earnings, I think there is not much that is going on, but let's have a look. So as you can see, Monday 27, nothing. Tuesday, nothing really. Then we have Wednesday, full energy. So as you can see, it's not really a busy week in terms of earnings. And then it will start Monday with about some earnings. But all in all, we will see the first earnings, coming in January, February, and then it will be interesting what the year ends look like, and what most important in my personal opinion, or not in my personal opinion, but in general, what the stocks and the companies expect for upcoming year. Okay, we have a big change in monetary policy. We have people, having deliveries like I see here. DRK is saying that Tesla will announce the January 3, most probably the deliveries that they had over the last quarter as well. And then this gives you a glimpse of the numbers of Tesla. You will have other companies that will come out and say, we did this, or we expect this for the new year. And this will be very interesting because, again, there will be the monetary policy with the Fed that will change beginning around March. And then you have the economy, which we don't know yet if it's going good or bad or neutral, or, those will be the big questions. And we have a big inflation. So lots of more question marks than, let's say, questions answered in my personal opinion. So we should wait and see what companies deliver us for information and then act on those. Let me also shout out to Netherlands. We also should shout out Mexico, Macedonia, New Mexico as well. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I'm wishing you a fantastic start into the week. I hope you spend the last Christmas day with your family or by your own. It doesn't matter. Hopefully you spend it right. Thank you very much